Mic check. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top, out him every kingdom he would not stop. He said, son of man, worship me. Come on, made you on me. I said, I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples of what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, only by his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace, Alpha. Hey, how y'all doing? Before we go to songs, this one goes out to all you natural girls. On the day you were born, I looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and he pulled those clouds and blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him just as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. He said, natural girl. Yeah. Alright, Sinead, on Venus, Jupiter, Mars. You look up at night, you'll see your name written in the stars. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Hello, Anastasia. My little sardine. I'm having man. Hello, Luke. Right, let's drop one of them in there. Go on, he's chewing on a bit of bone. It's him you can hear, not me. Princy. Picked right up. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? As the river flows gently to the sea, darling, so we go. Something we're meant to be. So take the scale, my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with Suze. As the river flows gently to the sea, darling, so we go. Something's we're meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole heart too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. No, I can't help. Oh, too many. Falling in love with you. One too many beats at the end there. You make my heart flutter. That goes out to all you natural girls as well. Yeah. Not you flip-flops. Not you fellas that are tucking things up and away and inside yourself. No, no. Even if you turned it into a man-made taco, it's still not a womb, is it? Pardon me. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is open, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Go on, Albie. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mama, mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Mr. Taste the moonshine, there's a teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's a mountain, mama, take me home. Country roads. Oh. Mr. Bridge, I hear her voice in the morning. She calls me. Radio reminds me I'm home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should be home. Oh, yesterday, told me scale. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain. Take me home, country roads, take me home. I've got to sing one for God. This one goes out to the big fella. No, he's not a big fella, he's a big spirit. What am I talking about? They paint him as a man in the clouds. He's actually a spirit. Remember, the Bible says that the Spirit of God moved across the face of the water. The Spirit, yes. Oh, this one has spirit. Throw him to the floor, Centurion. That one I do. We'll take this one. This one goes out to our Heavenly Father. The Almighty High. Yes. Not Satan. Let me underline this. Not Satan. God. Birds flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. A breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day. blossoms in a tree. You know how I feel, 'cause you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sleep in peace when your day's done. That's what I mean. Yes, it is. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Whoa, 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 stars when you shine. You know how I feel. Scent of the pine. You know how I feel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Freedom is ours. You know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Feeling God. There you go. How are you all doing? Do you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? Let me just put this guitar back. You follow me around like it's locked. I feel like a sheephead. Come on then, doggy. Oh, chicken! 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 Go on. Chicken. Not nice. Get your tail going. Right, let's come up that Dicky Beardy. Come here, you, Alberti. Good night. Yeah. There we go. You coming up? Sit with Daddy. Was that nice? Let me put that microphone up there. Oh, why is that not sitting up? Is that knocked? Yeah. There we go. That's better. Alright. Not too close. If I want to laugh. Ha ha ha! Right, okay. Yes, you gorgeous. I love the way you know when they say you catch a dog looking at you, your own dog. It's got attached to you, hasn't it? He's just honestly he never takes his eye off me. Yeah, you. It's gorgeous. You go to sleep, is. You know what time it is? It's stream time. Yes. Yes. He literally just sat up, pushed himself away. Don't start fighting. That's all you wanted to do, wasn't it, Sunshine? Get a fight on. Well, we're not fighting. Dog, look, we've been round the woods twice again today. In me wellies, because it's been raining. Yeah. Yeah, wellies. I had me wellies on, didn't I? Yeah. Right, enough. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are on a flat plane, stationary flat earth that we live on. Who was first in? It was Alpha. Hello, Alpha. How you doing, mate? Angus Rio came second. Hello. Luke came third. I already said hello, Luke. Carrie, welcome to the show. Anna Souza. I already said hello, Anna Souza, though. Annabelle, I already said hello to you as well. Tubbs, hello, Tubbs. Did I not say hello, Tubbs, when you come in? Sorry, I usually say hello to anyone who says. And Debbie Ruby. Oh, I was singing, that's why. Get off, you stupid dog. I mean it. It's stream time. Yes. It's not dog time, it's God time. You hear me? It's the other way around. Yeah. You. Now get off. I mean it. He wants to play the stupid dog. Right, Ed Wilson, welcome to the show. Said hello to Tubbs, Debbie Webby. Is that all yet? It is. Welcome. Right, get. Oh, yo. We're not playing. Are you listening? Look at you, look like a little piranha with all your teeth out. Right. Right, get off. Will you? I mean it. He's one of them dogs, right? He literally grabs hold of you. He pulls you towards him. It's so funny. Right, okay. Enough, dog. Every day we look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it's the greatest clue that God left you. Not only to his own existence, that he created you in his own image, that Satan's work, which is inverted, the Bible reads like this: it is esteemed. It is as esteemed as the potter's clay, to turn everything that he does upside down. Satan's work. Anything that he told you, it's exactly 180 degrees from the truth. And in that 180 degrees, you get the 666, the lie. Men have got bigger faces. It's a visual thing. Let me just... Where's that? Oh, no, that's why, because I'm on that window. There we go. Now I can see it. Men have got bigger faces. Look at these two pictures. The man's face fills the skull. Look at it. The woman's face barely fills the skull, doesn't it? Because of the 5 head versus the 4 head. Men have got rectangular, far apart eyes. Look at the bridge in that nose. Women have rounded, open eyes with a smaller bridge in the nose. Close set eyes, look. Men have bigger noses, men have bigger teeth, men have wider dental arches to match the far apart eyes, and a squarer jaws to match it all together. That's why it's a bigger face on the left. So if I draw a triangle in there, or as someone called it earlier on, Jack, sacred geometry, an upside down triangle, I get a bigger upside down triangle on a man than I do on a woman. You can see it in the face look. It all makes sense when you learn how to do this for yourself. In general, the man's head looks like a block, a square, a rectangle, and sometimes we say a cannonball / bowling ball, because it's as wide almost as it is long. The woman is nowhere near as wide as it is long. Cross sections, learn to do it. Excess of copyright material may under certain circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, neutral point, teaching and research without need for formal payment to the copyright holder. To the noddy older boys and girls, jumping over. Okay, right, I'll start. Where were we? Susan Sarandon, I've done him. Gene Kelly, I've done him now. Glenn Close, have I done Glenn Close? Let's have a look. I think I might have done, you know. Glenn Close. G3, what's that? Oh, 3 sevens. 777 in the boy's name, father. Glenn Close.
No, I don't think we have done Glenn Close. Right, let's do that one. Glenn Close. That's a big head. That's a square jaw. They are deep set eyes. Let me just copy and paste this stream. I forgot.
The phone now. I wasn't. But it's funny for the.
My own laugh makes me laugh. Right, where are we? They are deep set eyes. Let me just copy and paste this stream. Pause. Copy. And paste. Yes, copy and paste. Notifications. Blocking me again, Twitter. Yeah. No searches, no nothing. There we go. I don't care. I know I'm reaching people. Pink. There we go. Copied and pasted. Right, back to class. Here I am. Glenn Close. Where do you want me to start? Look at that chest. Look at that shoulder connected to that chest. He puts Arnold Schwarzenegger to shame. I'd just like to point out a place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Right there. The male mastoids, the male square jaw, the deep set eyes, the thick brow bone overhanging the eye, the wide smile of a man, but the short sloping forehead, large, low set ears, and there it is in all its glory and splendour. It's a dude. It is. You're a dude. He knows he puts Schwarzenegger to shame. Look at the size of him. It didn't get any better, did it, as he got older? The older they get, the more the older. Where look at the place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. He's not even flexing. Look. Let's go back. Look at that face. It's a dude. I don't care what you say. Even if you're new to this, you can't think that's a woman, surely. How can I say it with such positivity that I know it's a man? It's a dude. Straight up. Even if you don't believe me, it's still a dude. The truth is the truth. And that's the way it works with God. He is the truth, and the truth is God. Every time you find a bit of it, you find a piece of him. And it just adds. It bolsters the rest of your faith together. And that's a dude, final answer. Shadow casting jaw, massive square shoulders, head like a bowling ball. Absolute blockhead. There's no way you can think that's a woman. Look at that chin. Look at the length of this jawbone. You see, this is a perfect example. Look how far back the ear is. Low set, far back. Women's are higher up and closer in. That is just a dude, look. You could swear that was Robin Williams in drag, wouldn't you? You would though, wouldn't you? I still think there might be family here and him. Him and her. Everything's backwards. These are the witches and the warlocks that they talk about in mythology. When they had the witch hunts, I can only imagine this is what they're telling me about, but in open, but in secret. Who is that? Why Glenn Close avoided her daughter? Her daughter? Is that really her daughter? Is that Glenn Close? Oh, that's from the Bunny Boiler film, isn't it? What's it called? Fatal Attraction. Yeah. When he boils the bunny rabbit. Size of those feet. It's a dude, look. It's a drag queen. It's a bloke. It's a bloke in a mental outfit, mental ward outfit. Truth in plain sight. We're looking at Glenn Close, the bunny boiler. The closer the picture gets to Glenn, the closer I can see it is a Glenn. Who's that? The wife? Let's have a look at. Oh, we're done. We are. Tell me which one of them's got a bigger face. It's an instantaneous triangle versus triangle shot. Look at it. So simple. when you put them side by side, the jawbone's missing on the left lot. The smaller mouth, the closer eyes, the bigger five head, but the smaller skull. It's a bloke with a bowling ball head, and if you can't see that looks like The Walking Dead, then I don't know what I can tell you. The dude looks like a lady to you, doesn't he? Huge head, huge neck, huge place to put a meatball. We're done. Glenn Close. Is that him now? Or is that a... Oh, it's a show. Actually, it must be about that age anyway, right? That literally looks like a bloke with boobs. Right. Glenn Close. Who's that? Lady Goo. No, it's his son again with a sloping forehead of a man. It's quite a Scottish pine tree for a neck as well, isn't it? We're looking at Glenn Close. Oh my gosh, does it get any clearer than that? I could stand a Big Mac, an extra large Coke, and an extra large fries on each shoulder. That's dude, final answer. Does he play football? American football, that is. And there's the difference. Look at the short sloping forehead versus the flat five head lot. The deep set eyes with brow bone versus the open eyes look, no brow bone. The smaller teeth and mouth. The absolute shadow casting jaw. It's not just the chin we're talking about, it's the whole jaw casts the shadow look. But this one doesn't, because it's got soft subcutaneous layers of fat around the jowls. The jowls, lady, you heard me, ladies. The jowls. We're looking at Michael Douglas, 2 first names, and Glenn Close. Oh, look. Tell me, which one of them's got a bigger smile? Who's got a deep set eyes, look? George Lucas does not look impressed, does he? Or she? I don't know who that is. It looks a bit like Hugh Hefner, but it's not. It's George Lucas, though, Star Wars director. The size of that gentleman there, the arm alone, lot. Glenn Close has got a big arm, but that is a beast. Size of his lion smile as well. What do you reckon? 14 teeth on show? Easy. And again, look at the male's bone structure. We're talking about the clavicles, look. Flat like airplane wings. A neck uprooted from the chest, look. The shoulders are not sloping into anything. The neck just, it rules that picture, look. Big flat male chest. What do you reckon? 42-inch chest? Easy. If you're surrounded by these people, you're going to see women with necks like that everywhere you look. Wide, froggy mouths, deep set far apart eyes, square heads, and a place to put Mama Spicy Meatball upon a huge cavernous chest. We're looking at Glenn Close. I didn't put you there. Oh, there's a nice egg head. We'll put you up whilst I search your name. Downloads desktop. No, let's have H's file. Where is it? There it is. What was it? Glenn Close. Glenn C should find you. Away it goes. Whilst it does that, we'll go after Glenn's gate. And you know it's going to be male. Walking. We're looking at Hollywood Idol, Glenn Close. They gave him some high heels, did they? Is that in there? It is. We're done. Straight legs, knees together, knee and foot punching straight forward. It's a dude in disguise. Is that another one there? It is with straight legs. He's kind of turning out the way, this person. That's a nice one. Another one. They're straight legs, look. They're not ski whiff, look. The feet are forwards, the knees are forwards, and there's no ski whiffness to the leg. When you look at the woman's leg, because of the angle of the Q line here, it makes that knee bend right outwards, and it causes it to look ski whiff. Straight legs with a man. There's a nice mincer right there, look, with the shoulder tilt, the hip twist, look, the conical shape there. And then beautiful, big, massive hips. What can I say? I like them big. I like them chunky. I like them big. There's another one. Is that Glenn? No, that's not. That's someone else. Sarah Paulson. Who is that? I just saw the arm and the chest. Oh, there he is. There's Glenn, look. Another dude. Look at these 3 drag queens. Not a woman in sight, look. Just big, long, straight, gargantuan men. Hello, Wildlife Mission. Look at the width on that foot. Glenn Close. What did he do? Just wrap himself in Baco foil there? It looks like he's wrapped himself in Baco foil. Is that really a Baco foil suit? Dang it, it is a Baco foil suit. Who would have known? Is that his wife? She got some strange looking rounded open eyes, hasn't she? Look at the difference in their eyes. Look at the coffee bean eyes. And then look at the deep set eyes. Let's go back. Glenn Close, you throw like a dude, don't you? Where was that? He's ready to cock that shoulder, I'm telling you. Is that him on the beat? Great. Brace yourself. I'm looking for one thing in particular. Chicken nom nom noms. And instead, I've got a saggy pair of buttocks. Saggy buttocks. What is that? He literally, oh my gosh. Grandad, have some respect. Well, this is Satan's world, and granddads don't look like normal, natural granddads, do they? This is what a granddad looks like in Satan's world. He dresses up in dresses, even though his massive, muscular, strong arms are on show, his giant hands, his huge, Westler-sized clavicles, all on show, and that shoulder look, all on show, and nobody bats an eyelid. He passes as a woman. And you can see in his eyes, how do I pass at this age? I've got no fucking idea, Glenn. It's just a dude. Grandad with earrings in. Look at the size of those ears. Low set, large, pointed back. Low set ears. Huge, massive jaw. Whoa, what do you want me to say? He looks a bit like Uma Thurman though. Just a little bit. How it started, how it went, and how it's going. Is that Glenn Close there? It was the jawbone that was catching my attention. I'd like to point this out to you, right? The shadow casting jaw. Look how long this jaw is, look first, from the corner here. If they hadn't smoothed it off, you'd see a right angle there, right? Look, that is Glenn Close, I think. I want you to look from the tip of the chin here. I want you to follow it back underneath. I want you to follow it back all the way until it hits the neck, just there, yeah? Look how much of the jaw juts out from the neck. Now look at this one. It's meant to be a man, much taller, but yet the chin is half the size of that one. That's a beautiful picture. I'm going to take that. I've pointed out many times that's a perfect picture that demonstrates it. The female skull is smaller The jaw is smaller than that of a man's, and the chin, and all the parts are smaller. The nose, the close set eyes, the smaller mouth, and the smaller chin because she's got a smaller dental arch. So that piece of skin from the chin to the neck look versus that piece of skin from the chin to the neck look. Glenn Close is a man. Final answer. I showed you the gates. I've showed you the body. I've just shown you him in a bikini. Uh-oh. Don't you tap me on that. Get off. I hate that when it does that. It was that picture that caught my attention. Oh, it's Christopher Walken. Jeff Goldblum. Who's that there? Oh, it's Sarah. What is that? Sarah Palin. Look at the size of them gnashes. And we're done. Masons. They don't care as long as they're stood in front of a brick wall. Bunch of dicks. Right, I'm done. Who's that? Shoulders got me. I don't know. Glenn Close. Air dog. Oh, it's Glenn Close's dog. I'm kidding, whoever he is. Who let the dogs out? Oof, 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 oof. Oh, we've got how it started, how it went, how it's going. Go on then. How it started. How it went. And how it's going. Glenn Close. And we're done. Tweet. Back home. Clear that out. Open up a new one. Did I have any requests? No. Okie dokie. I'll choose. Pink. Joan Fontaine. I don't know it. Togo Farmers International Star. Blah 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 blah. It's in this list though. Do. Go on then, let's do Joan Fontaine. I've never heard of him though. Joan Fontaine. Fontana. Films. Rebecca. Suspicion. Jane Eyre. Oh, I've heard of that. Letter from an unknown woman. Well, it's definitely not. Yeah, it's an unknown woman because it's a bloke, mate. Ivanhoe. I've heard of that. And The Women. Laurence Olivier. Played alongside Laurence Olivier. Did he really? Florence Olivier. Is that him there in the decky? Let's have a look at him. He's got some long limbs, hasn't he? Flat chested, big headed, broad shouldered. Look at the size of those cheekbones. That is some width across your face. Those eye sockets are huge, look. Because of the cheekbone, the male cheekbone. Strings of pearls. They love their strings of pearls, don't they, these drag queens. Joan Fontaine. Is that him there? Oh, he's a dude. Another one here. That's no good. He's got big feet, hasn't he? Oh, he has got some wide ass feet. Some clumpers, them. Oh. No. Do you know what? This one might be a little bit too far back. Let's have a look walking. Because I should be seeing more gates than this. Oh, I've got a few. Not very good though. That one's no good. Look at the kipper foot on this side. The ski with leg lock. This is a man just stepping over himself. How do I know? Because his arms are hanging straight, ears are hanging away from the body. He's got parallel shoulders. She's got tilted shoulders. He's got the big pants on. If that was a woman, that belt should be so much higher. And the feet are looking forward. I don't think there's any get. Oh, I like that though. I'll take that for as above, so below. Joan Fontaine. Was that a stair file? If it is, where did I see it? There. He's paused for the picture. It still is stair failing. Oh. don't like the angle. Good. Joan Fontaine. Again, look at the skin to the neck. That's a long neck as well. Far apart eyes. Joan Fontaine. Is that really him? That's not him. That's who we did last night. What's his name? Joan Crawford. Joan Fontaine. Oh, he's smuggling raisins in his top there. Alfred Hitchcock. Da, 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 da. I haven't got a chin. It all belongs to him. Shadow casting jaw versus the turkey neck. Look. Joan Crawford. Not Joan Crawford. Joan Fontaine. Not enough pictures. Is that him there as well? I wish that arm. Well, it's a big long arm anyway. Look at the shoulder to elbow. Look at that distance. I wish it wasn't there. I'll be able to see you back. Right, there's only two gates. That one. And maybe that one. Just double check. Right, we'll take the two picks. I know I haven't done Joan Fontaine. Because I don't even recognise the name. Mind you saying that. I might have done him. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, whose head was that? I don't know. Olivia de Havilland. He's got big shoulders on the right, hasn't he? He's just put my nana's curtains on and gone out as a dress. Look at the state of those. Well, I just need your face, Joan. Do 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 do. We're looking at Joan Fontaine. It turns out like he's the main. That's about 50-50. It's a bit small. That one's tilted, that one's too big. That one's too small. I'll take that one because it's the squarest of the three. And we're done, just like that. We'll see you later. I'll explain CSI with me. Who's that? Gavin Rossdale. Who's Gavin Rossdale? You're winding me up. You are Gavin Rossdale. There it is, a musician. Constantine. What, he played the music or he's an actor? It says he's a singer. Gwen Stefani. A spouse. He's the husband of Gwen Stefani. That's not famous enough. No, we can go more famous than that. Gavin Rossdale can wait. Right, let's do another one. Julianne Moore, I've done that. Will Smith, done that. Sophia Loren did that last night. Marilyn Monroe, definitely done that. Bruce Lee, been there. Regina King, there's one. He's a king, you know. Regina King. Oh, did I do Glenn Close? I did do that. Where's Glenn Close? Alright, so Twitter, Regina King, but let's just put King in the back file. That'll find him if he's King. His name was King. He rode a horse across the countryside. Holly Valance. Yeah, that's a good one. I ain't done that yet. Where are we? Images. We'll start with the Boeing 747 clavicles. Male springboards. Oh my gosh. I'm done. Ha, 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 ha. Can you see the demon in the kneecap? Since you've been gone, all that was left is a band of gold. A band of gold. Again, always singing about money and prices. I wonder if that's where the name comes from them as well. Price. Put a price on it. The neck. Let's start. Oh, we're already on it. A place to put Mama's spicy meatball. I could fill these 2 clavicles with water. Small budgerigars would come down and bathe inside the clavicles. Let's have a look at the teeth. Oh, he's a gummy bear. We're done. Look at the dental arch. Deep set rectangular eyes. Short sloping forehead. Not the biggest of ears, but the low set. And look at this across here. Man boobs. Man chest with man boobs. What do they call them? Moobs. Moobs. They're not boobs, they're moobs because they belong to me. Oh, is that the wife? Let's have a look at the wife. We're done. Who's got a bigger face? Draw a triangle. She didn't even show her teeth, look. Because that mofo right there, look. King of the jungle, that one. King of the jungle. Look at the muscle. Just look at the upper muscular strength on this dude. Look at the length of this bicep. What do you reckon? 10 inches. It's not even showing the elbow. Probably longer. Shocking, isn't it? There he is. Right, which one of them's got bigger teeth? I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. He's a gummy bear. Look at the size of that clavicle. It looks like a wrench. It does. It looks like a 10-inch wrench. It looks like you... Honestly, you could use that to take bolts off the back of BMX burners. I'm removing the lug nuts off your car with that shoulder bone. It's a dude. Final answer. Look at... Oh my God. It's just a dude. What is this? That ain't cleavage. Oh, sweet baby. Jesus. God made cleavage. He made it round. He made it curvy. And he put it on a curvy chest. He didn't put it on a big flat chest. That ain't breast. That's just muscle. That's just pec. That is pec. I don't care what anyone says. Your tits hang low and I can tie them in a bow. It's a dude. It's a dude. Look at his shoulders. He got the shoulders of a discus thrower. I know some of you at home, newbies, are having trouble. That, especially you lads. If you're still finding that attractive after what I've just told you, you need your head. You need your head testing. You do. It's just a dude. It's a dude with saggy. I can't even cut the moobs. The moobs. They're not even boobs. That's not cleavage. That even looks like hairs. He could have shaved. It's just a dude. Is that a penis? I hope it is. What's that? It's a little bit high for a penis unless he's happy to see someone. Maybe it's a hernia. It's quite a strange lump to have there though. This is what happens when you wear sequin dresses, fellas. When's the last time you wore a sequin dress, Peter?
Never!
Never! Come on,
Hey
man.
guys, it's me.
Oh, shut up! Stop. There we go. Never. I ain't never wore a sequin skirt. Oh my gosh. Just imagine you're in a nightclub and that thing looks over its shoulder at you. Hello? I'd have Uber. I'd have Uber on speed dial. I would. The wife. Oh, we're done. What's going on with these? Tell me why this one looks like Look at the size of this hand. Look at the meatball knuckles. We're done. Not a chance, love. FTM till the cows come home. MTF. Right, look at that. Look at that. Look at that gun. I'm seriously, look at that gun. that thing will get you in an headlock. You're not getting out of it, I'm telling you. You're staying in the claw. It looks like a crab claw. It does. Literally looks like a crab claw. Giant lobster claw for an arm. We're looking at Regina King, and he's a big fella, is the king here. He really is the king. Look at them shoulders again. It's not padded, look, it's real. The little FTM with a short arm. I don't know what to say. The days are gone when they could just pass by without being noticed. Well, for people who have been trained correctly, those days are gone. The arms, the knuckles, the feet, the straight body, and look at those clavicles without even going to the face for any markers. Just put your hand over the face and look at the body. It's a dude in a chiffon dress. He likes his shiny though, doesn't he? Another one, shiny. That's a man, final answer. Square, shadow, casting jaw, male cheekbones, rectangular eyes, and a huge sloping forehead. Final answer. Look at this. Explain to me why this so-called woman, who's got a bigger face, by the way, has got brow bone, and so-called man doesn't have any look. There's just nothing on his eyeball. If he didn't have an eyelid, his eyes would just fall out of his skull. Like them springy glasses. Springy eyes. Right, anyway. Got all the money in the world and still dresses like a deck chair. I've seen the same pattern on the beach at Cleethorpes. Right, we're done. Regina King's a man. So are all these three. It's Michelle, Big Mike. They've all got lion smiles. Look. They're not. There's a reason that we hear the Jaws music. You know, they don't have little mouths. They're not little sardines, are they, Anna Souza? They're not little sardine smiles, are they? They're Jaws. We're looking. Oh my gosh, he literally looks flamboyant. Drag queens. I want you to look like a butterfly. We can do that. It'll be $10,000. Twats. I just want to go home. God, I've had enough of this place. Satan's world can off. I really have. Oh, everywhere I look, I see man face. And man bodies. Look at that. What is that? The last set were too low. I could tie him in a bow, but this set, what's going on there? It's like they've been uplifted without an uplift bra. I want to go home. I really do. It's a drag king and drag queen. Final answer. It's a drag king. Regina drag queen. Queen. We've just invented a new word. Because his name's King and he's a drag queen, he's a drag queen. Alright, there we go. We're done. Regina King, let's get you gates, because you are a big old dirty fella. You are. There's no getting around it, mate. On a night out, you are not passing anytime soon, pal. We'll start with that one. Is that him? That is him. Busting balls. Only when you cross your legs over, mate. Busting balls. Told you, they look to mock you. Put it in plain sight to do. Yeah, exactly, in plain sight. We're looking at Regina King. Who's not... He is a queen, a drag queen. They call him King, even though he's meant to be a woman. Everything is... It's like I said, It is as esteemed as the potter's clay to turn everything they say upon its head. So if I was to turn that upside down, I'd be looking at his busting balls, wouldn't I? Right, Regina King, final answer. It's a dude. I need a couple more gates, please. Here's a beautiful one. You're a man. Final answer. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. It's not broken, look. He's just dragging his foot a bit. It does happen with men. But he's not dragging his leg, look. His knees punching through. There's a better. Is that the same shot? It is. There's a better one. Straight legs, knees together. There's another one. Straight legs, knees together. Good Lord, look at the size of that shoulder. Look at the size of that shoulder. Fellas, imagine kissing that. How many kisses do you think it would take? Usually, on an average woman, because she's got sloping shoulders. Narrow, sloping shoulders. You could probably kiss from a shoulder to a woman's neck in around about 5 seconds. But this fella here, it's going to take 10 seconds just to get over his shoulder blade. Is that Michelle Obama? No, it's Regina King. My bad. Regina King's a man, so is Michelle Obama. So are all leading female actresses around the world. And if you can't see it yet, you haven't revised enough, you haven't researched enough. Revise until you know this subject. Remember, the Bible does say that God, in the end days, is going to send great delusion. I am intent on not being deluded by God. Thank you very much, Father, for the heads up on who's lying to me. Because I can do this with scientists. And the minute I start doing it and proving scientists are wrong, which I've already done, you know that evolution's a bag of bollocks. The Big Bang is just a theory. Gravity is just a theory. Evolution is just a theory. And it's all coming from people with the wrong skeletons. It's not just the actors. They're all actors. Even the scientists, they're act whores. Regina King is a man. Have I got you in the backfire, Regina? We've got a lot of kings. Jamie King, Joey King, Jonathan King. Who is it? Regina King. King Nico. Queen Nico, you mean? Where are we? Where's Regina King? You got me winding me up. Ben Kingsley, Alison King, BB King, Billie Jean King, Jamie King, Joey King, Jonathan King. Make that picture bigger. There we go. Gail King, Jamie King, King Gillette, King Fold, yeah, King. I could have sworn I've done this one. Regina King. Regina King. I could have sworn I've done it. Let's have a look again. I'd have expected it to come up on that though. And there he is again. Straight legs, knees together. I think we're done. I'll just see if I've got him. If I haven't, I'll copy and paste. Did I cut anything out for this channel yet? No. Dip. Dip. Who was the first one we did? It was Glenn Close. Let's cut him out. Glenn Close. Create. And then there was another one. Regina King, who we've just done. Regina King. Regina King. Boom! There's another one. We're heading into 3,000 videos. You gotta ask yourself, all these other channels that do transvestigations, how have I bearing in mind I've been doing this 4 years, how have I surpassed all of their videos already in just a couple of months? Explain it to me. If they're not on the pay list, why aren't they working as hard as I am? I demand better trolls. Regina King walking. It's a dude, final answer. Backfire, what are you saying? Shut up, I swear I've done Regina King. Right, let me get rid of King. I might have spelt that wrong. I don't know how. And let's just put Regina in, because there's no way Regina, there can't be another Regina in there. I'm going to search again. Right, whilst it searches, let's have another window ready. Fran Drescher, I can see that one. Fran Drescher. Oh, what's the name? Janice! It's Janice. That made me cough. Where are we? Regina Spektor. You say, why didn't Regina come up on that last one? Regina Hall. Why didn't that come up on the last one? Regina Duarte. Oh my gosh. Come on. Where's the one we're looking for? Regina King. Between H and S. Anytime you like. His name was King. He wrote... That's it. I haven't got him, really. I could have sworn I've got Regina King. We have now, though. Let's take these gates. We'll add him to the notoriety list of it's all of them. You still haven't come to that conclusion. Well, it is all of them. You're just slow at learning. I knew from the very off. Don't ask me how I knew. And I couldn't even prove it was, but I just knew it was all of them. Others will try and mimic it, but mine was the true response to all of this. A real natural man's response to it all. To the lies, to the hideous, heinous lies that they've told us. What they've done to the world. Let's get Regina's, Reggie's face. Let's get Reggie's face. Sorry, Reggie. Definitely a Reggie look. It's a bit big, but I like it. No, it's not bad actually. That one's better though, I think. Take that as your 50-50. Save image. And done. Regina King fails forensics. It's a man. I don't have him in the back file. Let me just cut him out for this channel. And you will get another investigation. Oh my gosh, how far back's that going? 18 minutes, wasn't really on that one. Mind you, it was quite funny to look at. Regina King. We're done. Clues in the name. The first person that said it was no exceptions in return was Bevy. Fran Drescher. Images. That's a man. Final answer. Final answer. That's a dude. How do I know? By his neck, his meatball placement, his wide lion smile, his huge wide cheekbones. This gentleman, even though he's got a slight widow's peak, is probably a transplant, by the way. The rest of his hair doesn't look like that. The width, wide, widest in the cheeks. Look, he's widest in the cheeks, and wide again, which is exactly what we expect to see on the male skull. Wide, widest, and wide again. On the woman, it's widest, narrow, narrower. You can see those three inward getting shorter lines, but on a man it's not. It's wide, widest, wide again. That's why it's a block. And that is exactly what I'm seeing there. An absolute blockhead. Huge face, draw a triangle. The teeth give him away, so does his neck. The teeth definitely give him away up close. Look at that. Does that look like 6 teeth on show? What is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 on show. What I show. Huge male smile. Fran Drescher. Let me take that name. Put you in the back file. Paste. Fran Drescher searching. Whilst it goes after Fran, we'll continue our search. The skull check. Look, a short inward pointing look. It points inward. Think diamond when you look at a man's face because it's wide and then widest and then wide again. So you get this diamond effect to the face, which you don't get with a woman. It's an egg. Like this one here, look. The egg. It's not the same look. Look at the bowling ball skull and look at the egg with the fine soft jawline look. Huge set of gnashes. Let's go back one. Fran Drescher. I think I've done him. Is that the wife? We're done. We're absolutely done. Who's got the bigger face? Draw triangles, game over. And that's without seeing a gate. When you put them side by side, look. Who's got the widest face? Who's got the biggest lion smile? Who's got the stronger jawline? Who's got the longer neck? Who's got the deep set eyes? Not the open eyes, look. Look how open that eye is. It's rounded on each side and open with no brow bone. This one is rectangular. Deep set eyes, look. Deep, pushed into the skull, look. Not brought forward, pushed into the skull, and brow bone sticking up on each corner. Remember, a surgeon's come in with a shaver and literally shaved down all of this, and it still looks manly. Given away by his wide smile, his short forehead, his rectangle shaped eyes, shadow casting jaw, and his strong male neck. Compared to the egghead, who's widest in the hairline, narrow in the cheeks, and narrow at the chin. Not the same here. That's a bowling ball, and that's an egghead. Side by side. If you're ever having problems looking at one celebrity, look at the wife, or look at the husband. You'll know the difference. Once you've mastered these two faces, they jump out at you. A woman is smaller, like a sardine, as they say in Portugal. A man is bigger. Oof! As we say in England. We're looking at Fran Drescher. Is he in the back file? He should be. He is. Oh my gosh. I don't know what show that's from. We'll show you that in a minute. It might even come up on there. Fran Drescher stood next to a dude like that. Every time it's obvious. Whose eyes are further apart? Who's got a big, wide, flat five head look compared to the short? Well, it's not short. It's a bit bigger on Fran. I think he's had his hair pulled back to try and give that 50-50 in the face, but it doesn't work because that's the true one there. Look, the smaller face with the big five head. This is a big face, and it's not a five head look. They've just had their hair pulled back a bit. Fran Drescher in his MK Ultra leopard print sex kitten programming dress to make you think he's I can't even muster it for you, but if you was a real woman in that dress, I'd be like but you're not, so that's all you're getting. We're looking at Fran Drescher, who's definitely a dude. Another drag queen with massive, massive teeth. Again with that egghead. Who's got further apart eyes? Who's got the wider face? See, the Widow's Peak's catching my attention again. It's giving that M effect, but it's not the M that we're used to seeing, right? That doesn't look like Mickey Mouse's ears, does it? I want you to pay attention. This is a good lesson for you. That doesn't look like, I'm taking that picture. It doesn't look like Mickey Mouse's ears, does it? Because it's not bellowing out at the edges. We get that same kind of shape, but this M is deeper into the hairline up here because it's widest in the hairline. This one is shorter in the hairline and the head slopes inwards, look. Instead of bellowing outwards like the woman's does. This is the picture I've used. It's not that picture, but it's from this setup there. That's the picture I've used. Look at the difference in those. Who's got the widest face? The bigger teeth, the bigger mouth, the wider eyes. Absolute bowling ball for an head. Fran Drescher, final answer, it's a bloke. Let's go to walking. And it's game out. What's that? So macho, I wanna be. So macho. Straight legs versus flamingo foot. Oh, look at that mince. Not on Fran, on his wife. His girlfriend. What's the matter one? You got a wee wee? You got a wee wee? You do want a wee wee. 1 second, I'll be right back. Marlo wants to go out. Here. Come on then. He's out there with the fireworks going off like nutty. He don't care. He just looks at them. All the bangs and that don't bother him. Right, Fran Drescher. Right there, another one. Another one. Oh, he's standing there, is he? I say he's standing, not walking, Peter. There's one. He's not standing there. He's not standing there, I said. There's not many gates for Fran Drescher. Oh my gosh. Drag queen. Drag queen. What do you want me to say? Every day I show you this, and every day you learn a little bit more, right? That's how this works. It took me years to learn how to do it. But you get it all condensed quickly. And I know it's a big truth to yield or hold in your hands when you realise this stuff. But it is the truth. God wants you to know these things. He wanted me to know these things. He knew it'd affect me. He knew I'd care. He knew I'd trumpet him even more when I found out that this is what the devil's done to the world. This is what's really going on. This is what they don't talk about. They want to talk about free Martins, cloud is the water, mud is the water. They want to talk about Bigfoots and aliens. They want to talk about anything but this subject. Flat Earth. It's all nonsense rabbit holes for me. Well, there's truth in there, but they lead you nowhere, and you end up arguing and falling out with lots of friends. A lot of my friends have started talking to me again since I showed them the book. Every time I show someone the book, it changes the way they thought of me. Oh, he's a flat earther. Yeah, he thinks the earth's flat. He's conspiracy theorist. When you show them forensics and there's nowhere for him to go, like my friend Christy, who knows about Amanda because she went to school with him, or my friend Rob the other day in the woods, again and again and again, Fran Drescher is the man. Final answer. There's no more gates. Oh, I don't think there is. No, we're out of pictures. Let me go back to here. Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher. Oh. I'm sure I covered it. I did. Oh, I do. Fran Drescher. Let me cut him out for the show. There, Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher. Oh, what I've done there? What's that? Did you do that, Marlo? I've lost my main screen. 1 second, folks. I don't know where it is. Oh my god. How do I get that screen back? Can I go live and it brings it back? Ah, there you are. Does that stop when that happens? Did that stop? I don't know if that stopped or not. I hope it didn't. I'm still here. 1 second. Did that go up? Fran Drescher. I'm so confused. There we go. It did go up. Right, Fran Drescher. I can close that one. You're done. Let's have another one. I think. There we go. Bruce Lee, Regina King, Angelina Jolie, John Wayne. I've done both of that. Have I done John Wayne? Do you know what? I must have done John Wayne. I've definitely done Angelina. John Wayne. 2 first names. Yeah, of course we have. And it's only had 87 views. You're either blocking views for people to search. There we go. John Wayne. The other one. Jane Fonda. I've done Jane Fonda. I think I have, you know. We've already done nearly 1,000, I think. Jane Fonda. I have done Jane Fonda. I'm not. Go on then, let's add Jane Fonda into the list. Jane Fonda. It's okay. Right, Jane Fonda. I didn't put you in the back file. 1 second, let me put you in the back file. Jane Fonda. I thought I was looking at Glenn Close for a second. Jane Fonda, that's what he looked like when he was younger. Big set of teeth. A huge brow bone. Big face, look. It's not egg shaped. He's just angled his face, that's all. In reality, he's got a very square jawline, look. Large, low set ears. Deep set eyes with a thick brow bone overhanging. Wide cheekbones, strong neckline, thick clavicles. He reminds me of Elle the McPherson body in that picture. Just imagine all the real women that tried to copy and get this body and could never attain it. This flatness here, the muffin top, because there's no womb. Long male biceps, huge male shoulder, pencil-like body. It's just a man kicking his hip up. Look, there should be a big bowl shape here, and there isn't. Men do have hips, that's right, but it's not shaped the same. He's got a big face. Look at the side. Is that really? Oh my gosh, look at those meatball knuckles. I actually thought that was a toe. I'm not kidding you, I thought that was a toe with a nail attached to it. That is a huge, huge meatball knuckle. I don't care what anyone's. I'm taking that picture. I don't know who that is. Maybe his son, I've got no idea. Look at the size of that meatball knuckle there. I've seen smaller ones on silverback gorillas. Jane Fonda is a dude, so is that. On the cover of a magazine, look at that blockhead, look at that neck, look at the shoulders, look at the mastoids poking out either side. That's a blurred picture. It reminds me of Adele and Beyonce in that picture. Barbarella. Oh, all the blokes talked about that when I was young. Barbarella, Barbarella. Jane Fonda. Never watched the thing. Never watched the film. But you was looking at a dude. No hips. Male straight hanging arms, big hands passing the crotch, look well past the crotch. As if you had dangly balls there, those hands would cover them up, wouldn't they? Picture of his willy. Where is it? Jane Fonda stockings. Alright, and now where's the picture of your penis? Jane Fonda's dick. Wait 1 second. Do it slowly so I don't miss it. I might miss it. Is that you there? No. Whoever it is though, that's a dude. Kristen someone. Stockings, nylons. Nylons, will that work? Nylons. Search. Oh, this might be. Oh, that's the pictures I'm looking for, I think. Not that one though. I'm looking for your ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I've seen it before. I sing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh my God, that is exactly what I looked like when I went to the gym. I could not make my muscles ball up at all. That's exactly what mine looked like. Long, thick muscles, not small pigeon muscles that ball up like. I had big, long, male muscles. I couldn't understand it. So confusing. Now I know why. Because I'm not an FTM. That's not the right pictures either. Jane Fonda. Solo shooting. definitely in a solo shoot. Try black and white. I don't think it is a black and white photo because I remember brown underwear. Black and white. That's really annoying me. I bet I've got it in the back file. Jane Fonda. It's not coming up though. You douches. Dang it. I really want to show you his penis. Hey, I wonder if I can find it this way. My engine, Jane Fonda. See what comes up. What's happening in chat? What did I say? I refused to do your picture. Yeah, I did. I don't do normal people. I was worried that you were going to pull some... Ooh, me? Why would I pull some nasty shit on you? Oh, you're talking to Luke. Right, oh, my bad. I was going to say. You know, you can just block what Luke's saying and then you don't see it anymore. There! That's what I'm looking for. That's the very picture. Noemi, is Noemi still around? She is, I don't hardly. All these people that follow me, I never see them anymore. They used to speak all the time, but I think because they block. Like it said the other day, I had 1.7 million views in a week, which I still don't believe because I was getting that when I only had like 5,000 followers. I was getting 1.7 million a week. But I never see hardly any people's messages or anything, likes, reposts. It's all blocked for me. Jane Fonda's got a penis. Look at that cock in there. Dink. And there it is. It's not a shiwi, it's the real thing. It's a penis. Jane Fonda's a man, final answer. Did we do Gates? No. Let's do Gates. Walking. Straight legs needs to go out. Look at the length between the chin and the neck. It's not short like a woman's. It's not subcutaneous laser fat. It's a big, long, square, shadow casting jaw with low set, pointed back ears. Look. And there it is again. Straight legs. I like your poncho. Straight legs knees together. I'm just background. I was background watching, and I'm seeing soft kneecaps from Flamingo, sloping shoulders, no neck, no place to put Mama's spicy meatball, a small skull. That might be a real woman there. That might be a real woman. I can never be sure of it because it's got this one in view, and they walk around with flash mobs. But they also do get seen in public. I've seen celebrities in public. Is that him as well? Yeah, it is. Straight legs, knees. Even as an old man, look, straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, knees together. Look at the neck. Look at that Scottish pine tree. Just look at the length of this arm and the size of that hand. Look at that hand. The proportions are all wrong. Ladies are small and petite, like sardines in a tin, as Anna Souza puts it. Women are small. When a man's small, he's still bulky, his hands are still big, his feet are still big, his chest is still broad, his neck's still long. I don't get involved in these arguments. I don't. He put lies about me on Facebook. Well, if that's the case, then it'll be proven, won't it? I haven't. Look, I don't get involved in these arguments for this very reason. If someone is transgender, they're welcome to come to chat and listen. That doesn't bother me. It's the ones that are secretly doing it, the ones that are pretending to be natural. That's the one. This is the same here. This man is pretending to be a natural woman. These are the ones that bother me. If someone was transgender and they wanted to sit and listen and chat, well, I'm not going to stop them. They're allowed the truth just as much as you and I am. I'd love to sit with a real natural transgender person and show them the book and see what they think about it. I really would. It would answer a lot of questions why they felt the way they did. So it doesn't bother me. If someone's transgendered and they're in my chat, that doesn't bother me. It's the fake ones. The ones that just are here to muddy the waters and change your mind about stuff. I say it how it is. Let me yays be yays and me nays be nay. It's a 50-50. You're either a man or a woman. It's that simple. You've either got a big face or a little face. Doesn't matter what country you come from. When you take a 50-50 picture and you slot these skulls over them, it gives you an answer. It really does. And it's harrowing when you first start doing it, especially when you start doing this for yourself and learning it for yourself. It's harrowing that you've got friends and stuff that are inverted. That's what I came to find. I've got friends that are inverted. I'm in double figures. In a little town, I'm in a little town, but I'm in double figures from people that I've not that I'm friends with, like Amanda that I went to school with, but people that I know, acquaintances that I know, have turned out to be this way, and I wasn't expecting it. It's like the other day with Rob, when I started talking about Amanda, and Rob knew who Amanda was. He said, "Oh, my mate dated her, and she left my mate for Jack Lester." And the minute he said it, it was like a bit of a Clouseau moment. Me and him had this retort between each other, which it's a 50-50 with his friend. Either his friend's a straight guy and Amanda did stuff to him without having proper sex with him, or maybe just bum sex, however they do it, I don't know, but either his friend is a straight guy who got done over by Amanda like I did, or his friend who's got son and man in his name is a flip-flop. And they're all around us. I can't deny it. I can't tell you that I'm outnumbered, because in Grimsby I'm not. Everywhere I look I see normal people. Don't get me wrong, I'm in double figures with flip-flops. Hidden ones that never told me, but again, I'm not ready for that conversation yet. I'd sooner just expose all of these people first, then we can go after the other topic, which is people we know. Well, there were no gates for the other person that you checked, but the school check said that it was a man. I totally agree. Then you've got the surname Tucker, and then you've got the fact that that person's married to a movie producer with two first names. All them signs right there, without a gate, tell me there's a problem. In this chat, you can. I told you it's open. I don't put up with nonsense chat, you know. Trying to tell me the earth's a ball or out like that. That's trolling. And everybody knows if I catch you trolling, you're gone. It's that simple. Your pictures on Facebook and Luke's bullying you for no reason. I don't know why Luke's gone after you. I understood it why he went after Tim, because Tim was siding with Rachel when he first exposed Rachel. So I can't, look, I don't want to get involved in none of this, right? But if there are trolls and stuff out there, someone's going to catch you regardless. No matter how many times you say, I'm a natural, I'm a natural, I'm a natural. If you are a natural, one of those skulls will naturally fit you. And that's the truth. I sit with many different thoughts every day about doing this and why I've done it. And I know sometimes people get hurt by skull checks and stuff. But the truth don't care about your feelings. I've had it happen to me many times. Last time was with Sean, when Sean exposed my teacher. You bastard, Sean. Still kills me, Sean. But that's what separates us, right? I have Jesus Christ and faith in all things can be good. I don't think that Bev is a bad person, though. I learnt my greatest lessons from Beverly, Sean. You know that, right? Just the way I taught you how to do skulls, right? Because we both kind of learnt the gate at the same time, didn't we? I was a bit quicker at it because I had more time to learn it. But I don't think Mr. E's a bad person. I don't think that Michelle XX is a bad person. Hans, I don't think he's a bad person. Made me laugh watching the videos, but each and every one denied that what they are. They all said that they were natural and they were exposed. Actually, no, Hans definitely did say he was a natural. And Mr. E claims to be a natural. So I don't claim to be a natural, I am a natural. This skull fits me perfectly. I've got wide, rectangular, deep set eyes, high, wide cheekbones. I'm wide, widest, and I'm wide again. With a big face, with a big triangle. These skulls work perfectly. You can't see that picture over there, but that one's a side shot. It still fits, but I've got a full face shot on the left of it. You can only see it on the smaller picture up here, look. There, you can see a bit of it. It's a perfect match on a 50-50 picture. Everybody who's lying about this, whether you put your pictures up there or not, you'll get caught by your own pictures. You'll get caught by your own gates. I'm not here to pick on anyone. I'm just exposing the wicked world I live in. I'm exposing celebrities that have lied to everyone worldwide. If someone's in chat and they're transgendered, that's fine with me. I'm telling you now. I want them to have this information. I want them to understand why they chose to do that to themselves. I'm not talking about these people. These people that have had it done without their consent and then carried on living a lie all their lives. That's mental to me. It's just torture. This is abuse. I don't care what anyone says. These people are being abused. I hope that they want it to stop. I hope that the celebrities want all this to stop. The lies, and have a normal world, a natural world. Without the wars and the famine and homeless people and old people dying in the cold because they can't even afford to turn their heating on. When electricity is free, it comes out of the sky. It's out of the ether. It kills me. It really does. But I'm not supposed to love this world or anything in it. And I don't anymore. Celebs with two first names. It's like saying boy boy. John Wayne. Two boys' names. John Wayne, boy boy. Elton John, boy boy. You can do, there's so many of them. John Wayne, Elton John, Bruce Lee, boy boy. Chuck Norris, boy boy. Buddy Holly, boy girl. Buddy Holly. This video, I've done a video on two first names. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so if you are a liar, you'll get caught out. If you aren't, and you are exactly what you say you are on the tin, then you don't have anything to worry about, do you? I don't worry about anyone wrong checking me. I don't care. I'm a real natural boy. Anybody who's done the training knows what it looks like. Wide eyes, big smile, large low set ears, square jaw, short sloping forehead. I don't do regular people because of this same argument you're having right now. I'm going to take you to court and blah blah blah. I don't do normal people. I do celebrities. They can't do anything about this. They can't take me to court because I'm right. Anybody can do skull checks. It's real easy to learn. It's got videos on it. Take a 50-50 picture of someone's face. Look, again, for explanation, this is a 50-50, meaning below the chin and above the head is 50% space, and 50% of the picture is a face look. If I was to move these faces up to the top of the screen, the jawline would sit about here, look, halfway. That's why it's a 50-50 picture. Do you understand? And then now you've got to find a face picture that looks 50-50 to you. So when you go to images, that's way too small. It's not a 50-50. That's like a 90-10. The face has got to fill half of this picture or be centered in the picture with a bit below and a bit above. Closer. There. I'd say that was in the 50-50 range right there. It's got quite a bit at the bottom. It might be a bit small, but it could still be a 50-50. It's just how close in the picture was taken. That was all. That one's more 50-50, half and half. That one's too close, look. That's like, again, 10-90, the exact opposite. Too big. Too small. The only time you'll see me use a too small picture or a too big picture is because that's the one that most suited what I wanted. I couldn't find a straight face shot. And I can only do that because I've looked for Gates first and found Jane Fonda's Dirty Man Walk. Jane Fonda. Done. Next. Can you do former Larry Johnson, who's shilling truth community admitting sports is rigged but no mention of invasion? Larry Johnson. I don't even know who this person is. And what's the point if I don't know who it is? Larry Johnson, son of Manco. Never heard of this person. There's not going to be any gates on this person. Not even famous. Walking. Moment of truth. Walking. Don't lag me. Why is that not searching? There we go. Yeah, no, it's not happening. There's no pictures. literally nothing on this person. He's got a Getty image. Is it Getty? There we go. Oh, you're lagging me. Why are you lagging me now? Yeah, it's not. There's no pictures. Right, I'll pick. Was a request. Mag Truth has a Freemason compass tattoo. Yeah, he does on the Thug Life tattoo. Andrew Lincoln. Who's Andrew Lincoln? Andrew Lincoln. Is it from Walking Dead? Is that Andrew Lincoln? Oh yeah, we can do that one from Walking Dead. It is Walking Dead, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that one. Oh, YouTube's not retrieving enough information, you bitches. They're at it again. Closer eyes, beautiful eyelashes, high set ears, flat forehead, widest in hairline. Look how wide. Look how the skull wants to bellow outwards. Look how the Mickey Mouse's ears appear in the corners. Look, not like with who did we just look at? Who had it? Was it Glenn Close or whoever it was? Who had the Regina King? Whoever it was who had the Widow's Peak, man with a Widow's Peak. Really close set coffee bean eyes, soft, close set eyes, flat forehead, eye set ears. He's had a jaw implant. There's no trachea. He's got an Adam's raisin implant. I don't think there's many gates on Andrew Lincoln, you know. Let's have a look. Walking. From Flamingo with Diamond. Inline footfall. That's game over with Flamingo. Absolute woman right there. Can we get it in big? We can. Look at that inline footfall. It's game over right there. Andrew Lincoln, did I put you in the back file? Oh, did I cut out Jane Fonda? Oh, I went back. I don't even know what the last one was. Regina King, I think. Jane Fonda. I don't think I cut Jane Fonda out. 1 second. Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda create. Just like that. Right, Andrew Lincoln. Put Andrew Lincoln in there, you divvy. Andrew L should find you. Andrew L. Search. Away it goes. Let it search for Andrew L. I told you there weren't many gates for this one. I don't know why. He's quite a famous actor, right? Been in a few movies as well as Walking Dead. But there's hardly anything on him walking. Martel picks. That's it. 2 gates. That's a perfect one though, right there. That's a game over moment right there. Let's open up this one. Let's go over there. And let's drop that one in there. Andrew Lincoln. I've got 2 of them. With gates. There they are. None of them showed though, did they? I only had 2 gates. Apparently there's way more. Andrew Lincoln. Now it's Jane Fonda, you divvy. That one's Andrew Lincoln. As if I missed that full mince off. There she is though. Jared, that's a terrible picture right there. But we're done. Andrew Lincoln's a girl. Can't explain here. That skull fits like a glove on his 5 head. On here, 5 head. It fits like a glove. Let's close this window. Let's open up another one. Charlton Heston. Have I done Charlton Heston? I don't think so. Charlton Heston. Let's have a look. Charlton Heston. Oh, I have done Charlton Heston, never mind. Let's do another one. Gary Cooper. I don't think I've done Gary Cooper. Super duper! Gary Cooper, though, from High Noon. Two first names. Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper, let's put you in. Hang on. Did I cut the last one out? Jane Fonda. And who was the last one I just did? Andrew Lincoln. Andrew Lincoln. Andrew Lincoln. Create. Nice. Alright, let's go after this one. Close that one. Up to this one. And Gary Cooper. Oh, I didn't put you in the back pile, did I? Nope. Gary C. Should find you. And away it goes. Let's go after that one. That's a nice dial M for Masons. I was looking for the Mickey Mouse ears. There they are. Look at the difference. How the hair goes back and bellows outwards, look. The hairline. So when they go bald, it really, really shows a strong thingy, power. He reminds me of someone. I want to say Manly P.O., but it's not Manly P.O. Again, it's soft eyes. Can't think for the life of me. Right, let's go back. Gary Cooper from High Noon. Like your widow's peak, a real widow's peak, look. Is that him when he got older? I would never have guessed that was Gary Cooper. Not in a million years. He's got a long face. Yeah, I would never have guessed that was the same person. After years and years of... Looks a bit like Daniel Craig. After years and years of hormone abuse, a woman with a stubbly beard, look. A big flat forehead. Widow Peak's gone now. Strange, isn't it? She had a widow's peak when she was younger. It gave in. I don't think they ever gave in. Look at those soft eyes. Soft baby eyes. Sean sends pictures that Luke does. Well, he hasn't sent any since Tucker. Oh, that really is FTM there. Where was that? Look at that. Buster Keaton. That's who I was seeing. I was seeing Buster Keaton. Look at those soft female eyes. Deep filtering, dial M for Masons, no brow bone, no cheekbone, soft sloping jawline. Gary Cooper. Fails forensics, right there, Gary Cooper. Close set eyes, small triangle, widest in hairline, narrowest at the bottom. Let's see if we can get Gary Cooper walking. Gary Cooper. We saw this picture the other day. High noon from Flamingo. There's a beautiful one. Right there. Don't know who the fellow is. Swedish, apparently. Is that Gary Cooper? Ski with leg. Look how it kicks outwards. It can't stay straight, look. Look at the high pants. Bruce Lee's School of High Waisters. The female gate. Trying to act male. Again, look at the stairfail. Knee and foot straight out at 8 o'clock. If that was a man, this knee would be looking forward. There's another one there. Oh, it's John Wayne. Is that Gary Cooper as well in full mints? It is. Nice legs on both of them. That's the one. Game over. Full mints. Gary Cooper. I'm taking that picture regardless whether I've got it. There we go. Images. Open. Gary. There isn't a Gary Cooper. Shut up. Let me get rid of that and put Cooper in there. I could have sworn I've done Gary Cooper. That is a beautiful mint. That's a nice stairfile. Is that another one there? Right there. Can't quite see it. He's got a big jawline. No one of him. Super duper. Women with big teeth. Women of a certain age. Is that you there, Gary Cooper? It is. He's got some big ass shoulders, hasn't he? That fellow in that suit and dress. I think we're done. That's 5 gates in it. Oh, backfire might have found you. Let's have a look. Cooper. I'd expect it to be under G. Gary. G-H-H. Roy. Still searching. No, that's it. There's no Gary Cooper, really. Cooper Manning. Cooper Cup. Daisy May Cooper. Dominic Cooper, Hannah Cooper, HG. What was it? Who are we doing? Gary, HG. G. Gary Cooper, it's not there. Okie dokie, Gary Cooper, you're another one we'll add to the list. Save image. Yep. Nice shoulder tilt, Gary. And one more for you in the crapper. We'll take the high noon picture, why not? From Flamingo. Save image. Gary Cooper, I need your face. To do the Gary Cooper walk. Gary Cooper on a walk. It was John Wayne, not Gary Cooper. Alright, I just need to face Gary Cooper. Oh, let's get rid of walking. Search again. Gary Cooper, I like that one. I'll take that one. It's a little bit small, I think, but I'll take it. Dink. Soft, rounded jawbone, small mouth, soft eyes, beautiful eyelashes. Dial M for Masons. Widest in hairline. She's a girl, Gary Cooper. Thanks for pointing that. Let's cut you out real quick. Gary Cooper. Do 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 do. Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper. 2 first names. Done. What time is it? 10:10. 2 hours I've been going. Right, I'm gonna go play something. Call of Duty in EDF. I'll be back tomorrow. Tuesday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you. Thinks you're amazing. Wants you to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Sweet dreams.